Hey everyone, seems like 2025 is the year of xshot. They will fetch everything on the market. They brought out crazy cool pro blasters and now they are expanding the Insanity line with the smoking barrel. This is basically a crusher port brought to the Insanity line with a complete reshell and a small gimmick, which is like the name says, smoke effect on the barrel. But is it just a gimmicky reshell or is it something a bit more? By the way, I'm your host Dave, welcome to Tag. Let's dive into this smoking barrel. This thing comes all packed in a standard xshot long box, open box. It comes with 3 giant dart holder, 72 of their air pocket dart, which are their new standard dart, and it comes with a 35 round chain. They seem to have completely reshaped the crusher and added a muzzle in front, which is where this smoke effect is gonna come. Basically this muzzle, it's a mister where you put some water inside, and powered by 3 AA batteries that are located down at the blaster under a locked door and 2 screws, it will produce smoke upon firing. Since everything is free from the box, let's take a peek at it. First thing I gotta say, this is a bit shorter than a crusher. I mean, this is more like Omega size as for length, but this big, huge orange muzzle, some people will not like. I love it, because if this thing makes smoke effect, you want to have a big orange muzzle for safety. Good job, xshot, from this thing. Once you had little water here inside of this muzzle and that you turn on the little switch, you just need to press 1 time here, prime it, and it creates smoke. And oh, there is light over it. I mean, there was nowhere on the box saying there was LEDs in front, but there is. We got 3 LEDs in front. I have to say, this blaster feels a lot more responsive and a lot sturdier than a crusher. I mean, with the crusher and the Omega, we had this side movement on this handle that you had to think of priming it straight. Not this one. It is just working. I really love this thing. The whole shell feels super stiff and updated, except for one part. That little thing here. This feels like cheap, old school xshot blaster. This part here have no right to be on a blaster of this quality, because xshot really moved their quality up, and it shows even with that. I mean, the look is amazing. Aesthetically speaking, it's looking like a motorcycle engine block with the gear and transmission, and we even have an attachment point for the Rage Fury tripod under there, which is kind of cool. That means you could put this thing instead of the Rage Fury in the middle of your big Insanity monster blaster assembly. That could be cool. As I was saying, xshot is expanding this Insanity line, and I really think this is going to be their flagship line starting from now. Let me explain. They brought this, basically an XL blaster, to the Insanity line with a reshell, but they are also bringing a blaster from the XL line to the Insanity line, which is not reshelled, just recolored, which is the Micro. That's why I think xshot is slowly gonna ditch the XL blaster and keep the Insanity. I mean, performance wise, this is a full dart blaster from Zuru, so as usual, 78, 80 FPS, this is pretty much what you get. The main problem is on the accuracy. I mean, I tried. I made that fire test several times. I wasn't able to hit my small target. A chrono test for this smoking barrel. I will try to do my best to shoot it through the chronograph. If you are playing against a lot of other players or into, I don't know, HVZ, probably you can have fun with this thing. But if precision is your thing, that's maybe the downside of this blaster. Precision is not it. This is made to be pure fun. And it is. I mean, they even put LEDs and smoke. That's something. This chain looked like it got some very, very small dart posts at the bottom. So I really think we could fetch half dart all the way and shoot them rather easily with this blaster. Which is a bonus. It's like a no mod blaster to be half dart. And by the way, xshot, I think you could use something like a chain like that is a little tighter all around and make a cool AEB chain fed minigun for pro dart, for half dart. This should be a fun one. But yeah, this would be a dream. But coming back to the smoking barrel, I don't have neither the price nor that I have a link, buy link for this thing for now. It's gonna come sooner or later. This thing was sent to me by xshot with the AEB for review, but I gotta say, I really don't hate this blaster, and since there's a lot of mechanical part and different shot, I might just do a paint job on this thing. I mean, there's a gimmick, there's nice shape, a nice shell, it's working way better than the crusher was working. It skipped a dart or two at some point, but at first I thought it was the chain being too heavy, but no, it skipped in the middle one time and it skipped at the beginning, meaning it could be a chain, but I'm not sure. Well, this smoking barrel, I think it's a really cool addition to the Insanity line. It fits the words Insanity because they had that little gimmick that worked. Don't put the blaster too much tilted forward because it will drop some water. Not the end of the world. By the way, if it stopped making smoke while using it, you need to refill the water ASAP, otherwise you might break the little mister that is inside. But no, generally, I really love this thing. Like, my only two complaints will be zero accuracy and this little cheap part in front, because for the rest, this is perfect. I mean, I love it a lot more than I like my crusher, and I got several crusher and Omega just back there. But yeah, I really think this new smoking barrel is a better one than the crusher. They really evolved their blaster to be more rigid. Honestly, if you can just fix that little part xshot, it would be a perfect one. So yeah, smoking barrel, a ton of fun in a minigun shape. Yeah, I think that's it for a small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @TheLoneNerdGuy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.